So let's move along to our last segment today.
Okay.
Okay. It's probably gonna be a short episode, in that I don't know how long I'm gonna talk about this next bit, but
Okay.
okay. So you hear a lot about it, folks.
Mm-hmm.
The war on Christmas.
Oh, good gravy.
And I feel a lot of ways about this.
Yeah.
I don't actually feel there's a war on Christmas. I think that is fucking retarded.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
However, goddamn right there is a war on Christmas music.
Yeah. I mean, just the amount of vitriol that people have against Christmas music, if you're playing it anywhere near, like, Thanksgiving, like, good Lord.
I understand. Well, I mean, we played in July. And
Yes, I know.
In January.
I know.
And April.
So playing it in Thanksgiving
in
is
September.
like kind of almost not that, awkward for us.
It's just a genre of music, I think, for us at this point.
Yeah, but people like, oh my goodness, why? How the hell are you even playing Christmas
Look.
music? It's still November.
Here's the thing. So, like, I see culture changing.
Uh-huh.
Like, and I've talked to Don, my partner in Pecones & Co., and Christmas is definitely different for him than it is for us. I think we kind of grew up in the last generation that really celebrated Christmas.
Yeah, which is a bit sad.
And I think that culture's changed. That's all it is. I don't know that it's necessarily something that there's like a cabal of people pushing to make happen.
I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah, I think just culture changed. That's all it is. That being said, there's abso-fucking-lutely a war on Christmas music. Exemplified perfectly.
By the whole thing you can't get away from this year.
Yeah, this year. What is the big controversy, Liz?
Baby, it's cold outside.
It's not that cold outside, sadly. I wish it was like way snowier and way colder.
Yeah, you're in the wrong part of the city.
I just want to move out
country.
with like my buddies Trey and
Yeah, it'll be plenty cold if you get up there.
yeah. He has posted pictures on Facebook that he hates of all the snow, and I'm like, yeah, I wish I was there with you.
It's so beautiful.
I hope I maybe I should have Roger send me pictures of New Hampshire right now. I bet they have snow.
Oh, I'm sure they do. White Christmas up there. I mean, and people have comments about that one too. Good Lord.
Really? What are the comments about White Christmas? I'm sure that I know there's a controversy about this. I'm just
that it's, well, how could you be promoting a song that's what is it? Westernizing Christmas, like, oh, it has to be snowy like it is in certain parts of the world where certain types of people happen to live.
I don't think it has to be that way. I think I like it being that way.
Yeah, I know, but you're just saying this is good, and they're saying, well, then that means that green Christmases are bad, like they might have in tropical countries.
Yeah, fuck them.
Or
Green
countries
Christmases
that
are bad.
warm, where brown people live. Just stuff.
Yeah, they don't celebrate Christmas. They celebrate Kwanzaa, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know.
Kwanzaa is actually a very new holiday, but
I know, it was like, what, 1978 or some shit.
something, yeah.
And I don't know that anyone actually celebrates Kwanzaa.
I don't have a problem with Kwanzaa. I think it would be like Christmas and to me. Mm-hmm. Like it annoys me that people think like, oh no, we should just get rid of this and have this instead. Like I think all the cultures should get to celebrate all of the things. I would have a menorah and a Kwanzaa bowl and a Christmas tree and all that stuff.
JP Sears actually has a really good video he put out on the whole "Baby It's Cold Outside" thing.
Oh God, really?
Yeah,
That's interesting.
Oh, it is real interesting.
Nice.
It's one of his better ones.
Okay, I'll have to check it out. I haven't actually seen that one.
But basically, the whole point is that so they take the song and get rid of all of the context of it.
Right.
And they I don't know, were there pharmaceutical grade drugs at that time for roofing women? Did Rufinol or whatever it's called come out back then?
I couldn't even guess. I have no idea.
Like that whole "what's in this drink" thing. That's what it all boils down to. He drugged her and raped her and tried to convince her. I'm like, so you're bartering? Like, she didn't seem like she was threatened by the whole thing. She felt like she was playing coy. Is coy not a word we're allowed to use anymore? Is that just not like something?
I don't think it is a recognized thing anymore. If you say,
I am going to touch your shoulder, is that all right?
Yeah. Well, normally you'd have to do
I'm
that.
going to move it down to your breast. May I squeeze your breast?
And you have to get consent in each case.
Affirmative consent.
Yeah.
Now, if I said that to you, do you suddenly no longer want me to touch you?
I mean, I think it comes across as creepy, but I think it's...
I'm married to you and it's fucking creepy. It creeps me out.
I know.
What the fuck would I say that shit for?
Yeah, it's weird.
It's passion. God damn it.
Yeah, and...
Let's take all the fucking emotions out of the goddamn world. Let's be robots. Does that sound like fun to anybody? I'm a pretty unfeeling guy, and...
You're not an unfeeling guy.
I am absolutely a horrible human being over here. I have no emotions, and still...
Okay.
Don't you spite me, woman.
Not buying it at all. But
yes, like in particular, this year's fucking debacle. This whole
I mean, I've heard
me tooing a fucking song from 70, 80 years. How old is that song?
I mean, they were trying to Me Too friggin' God over there with Mary. She didn't give consent. Like,
oh, Jesus,
yes, motherfucker. She did. She said, I am the handmaid of the Lord. Let it be unto me as according to your will. That's what she said. And I'm sorry for the language there, but that's super annoying to me. Because, don't make points about the book if you haven't read the book. Good Lord.
I guess everyone just wants God to be a rapist. Is that what's the angle?
Yes.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of Christianity or any other religion for that matter, but
at the very least,
I'm not gonna accuse him of being a rapist. Like, that's...
Jeez.
That's maybe a bridge too far, perhaps?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's funny, because while we were doing our segment earlier, we were talking about Happy Christmas, War is Over. And I'm surprised that song hasn't been fucking...
I know, right?
He literally talks about the blacks and the whites and the reds and the yellows.
Yeah.
Which obviously, at the time, he was trying to be inclusive with the song.
Right.
And inclusivity does not breed what comes next.
But, he's Mr. Commie guy, so he gets to get away with stuff.
Is that it?
I think so.
I don't know that everyone gets a pass on that now.
I don't know.
But that's clearly just racist as hell. I don't really care.
Yeah.
I think it's like, oh, that's of that time.
Yeah.
Let's look at this in context.
How about that context?
It's like all the people that this is always what it boils down to me, and the whole fucking race issue now. It's like, guess what? My grandparents are still alive.
Yeah.
They're fucking racist.
Yeah.
Most people's grandparents are racist. They grew up in a world where they were fucking racist. All of them.
Yeah.
On both sides. Black people hate white people. White people hate black people. And then guess what? They fixed it with our generation for the most part. The races still exist? Yeah. But until they all fucking die off, that number is still skewed.
Yeah.
And you know what the worst thing you can do is? Oh, wait, start manufacturing new fucking racists by proving all the shit that they've been telling our kids that we all said, oh, you guys are just old for. And making it happen.
Yeah.
I understand the inclination. It just pisses me off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I think maybe Baby Let's Call It, it's going to become a rape anthem. I think the thing JP pointed out that was really fucking funny is that, so that's the song they go after. Just for the record, Sublime released a song in the mid-90s actually called Date Rape.
Yeah.
In which he actually says, if it wasn't for date rape, I'd never get laid.
I mean, yeah, there are far more offensive songs in that vein.
Even on face value.
Yeah. I feel like people just wanted to go after something that was popular and on the radio, and they could kind of, hey, let's make an example of this. And I've heard, cleaned up, sanitized versions of it, and if you listen to, a person replacing the man's side with people like, oh, the answer is no, okay, well, then get out of here, then yeah, she spends entirely too much time protesting. If he had just said, yeah, that first thing, it would be like a 30-second song, because she just spends all this time still talking. And no, it doesn't make sense that she's actually arguing for her life or her safety, because she's still,
there would have been no
talking.
arguing. She just would have fucking screamed, get off of me, you monster.
Yeah, and
she wouldn't have been rubbing her ass on him.
The song just goes on for a long time, at which point he would be agreeing
and
with
just for
her
the record,
repeatedly, I guess,
didn't Lady Gaga and Joseph Gordon-Levitt do a role reversal on it too?
Probably.
And I think that's just as fucking funny, the idea of it.
Yeah.
It offends me in no way. I'll say that much. It's people negotiating. I guess that's my big whole thing. Like, they literally take negotiating out of all human actions. Like, you're not allowed to discuss something anymore. This is just the fucking way it is. No, maybe I feel differently. Maybe I'd like to talk about something. We're not allowed to have a conversation anymore. At any point, did he say, bitch, you're fucking staying or I'm gonna cut you? No, he said, I'm just saying, it's pretty cold out there. I'm here, Yeah. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Mm. You get where I'm going with this. There was no, like, innuendo is officially illegal now. You're not allowed to flirt. You're not allowed to fucking...
Certainly makes it harder. Certainly makes it harder.
Clearly, I have feelings about this song.
Yeah. I mean, I never really actually liked the song as a song, and that's part of the thing that irks me about the whole thing. Like, I feel like I have to defend a song that I was kind of like, oh, this stupid thing. Like,
I thought my favorite Christmas
any
song
other
either.
year before
They're
this.
far better Christmas songs. U2 has a pretty solid Christmas song. I don't even like U2 all that much.
Oh God, the Africa thing.
No.
Okay. Oh God.
No, they have another one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Band-Aid. Yeah, honestly, my favorite part of the Band-Aid is that eventually, I don't know if anybody knows this, the Venture Brothers actually used to do Christmas songs every year.
Oh yeah,
where
awesome. It's awesome.
Chris and Doc would go through and voice all their characters singing the songs, and some of them are fucking hilarious. They actually did a Band-Aid a new version of that song.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that no one's just been up in arms, offended about that song, because how could you say that about Africa and all this shit? Like,
no, there actually have been people. If you don't pay attention, yes.
Okay.
Oh God, like
I figure it seems like
listen,
that's
there's a corner of the internet to get pissed about everything. I think my bigger concern is like I could get caught up in the minutia of all these things.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is that I just get upset because I really, really like Christmas, and nobody else likes Christmas anymore.
Well, I feel like it's a really worthwhile. It stands for something really worthwhile, or it can if you let it. And yeah, it pisses me off that people are just kind of treating it like a thing that.
Like, I personally throw out all the you can throw out all the Christ crap for me, and like just make it about Santa and giving and fucking joy and all that stuff. I don't think you need to do that, but if you have to make it palatable, but just to. The idea of throwing out anything that has a history fucking pisses me off.
Well, because usually there's a reason why it's existed for this long. Like, it serves some purpose for someone.
I'm sorry, but there is something deeply troubling and wrong in the world when I'm the reasonable one. And anything.
You're like, this is not good, you guys. This is
like,
just
if
not.
we've reached a point where I am a voice of reason on something. Anyways, so
have we offended everyone?
I fucking hope so. If you don't like Christmas music, I don't know how you're living your life. If you do like Christmas, you can totally look up our year-round tree podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. We don't have a ton of episodes now, but they're also way shorter than these are. I think we usually just go for 20 to 30 minutes tops, and we'll talk about like a Christmas movie that we love, maybe what we're drinking, and funny sweaters.
Yep. Good stuff.
Anyways, so we'll sign off for this week's dispatch. Hope everybody has a really good holiday, Christmas, whatever you celebrate next week.
Yes, please enjoy, hang out with people, and love on the people that you're with. Like, it doesn't have to be a postcard ideal.
Yeah, we got a bunch of changes coming up in the new year. Hopefully, I think they're gonna be good. They're gonna be fun. We also, like I said, I'll pitch it again. freedomsong365.com. Head there, get yourself on the email list so that we can get you get you getting those emails.
It's a gift that keeps on giving you.
It does. So, all right, everybody, have a good one. There is no shelter. No, they can't save you. From the night impending, torches are red, just watch the flames go out. Feel the heat of his breath before you say his mouth. Your blood boils, the strength retreats. Climb till you're rolling, run till your heart can beat. Run forever, or beg for mercy. I hear footsteps on the road. we go.